Alright. Yes, well, let's not do that. The first game of the HVZ You Wish It Was an Invitational tournament, organised by Miles O'Neill. So we've got down in the 5 o'clock position, we've got grodgo spawning as a blue Protoss, and up in the 11 o'clock position we've got Chris Carter or Crow spawning as the green Zerg. At the moment, not a huge amount going on. Probes and drones going up either side. Excuse me while I take a bite of my Angus burger. No, McDonald's does not in fact sponsor this. It just happened to be all that was left while I was trying to get the commentating running first time around. So we've got Pylon and another Overlord going up for each player. Not a huge amount going on now. The thing with a lot of matches in this tournament is that a lot of the players are new. A lot of them haven't played StarCraft before at all. A lot of them played StarCraft 1 but didn't play it anywhere near competitively. I know, I'm one of those players. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens in the lower echelons of play. The higher echelons are fairly... you can predict them fairly easily, at least for this tournament. So we've got a gateway and an assimilator going down for grodgo, and that probe just sitting there not doing much. Spawning pool coming up, so a 10 pool for Crow. Overlord's making its way down to scout his base, I assume. I would have used a faster unit. I don't think Overlord's a particularly good scouting unless it's a very small map, but you know, to each their own. This Overlord here, seeming to want to have scouted an expansion, but I don't know. Crow is not usually a very fast expanding player. He usually goes for one base muter, and then he might throw up an expansion, or at least from what I've seen of him so far. Got a forge going down and a zealot on the way, but no chrono boosters gone up. A couple more probes training, and we've got some zerglings coming in. So that one zealot, not going to be a great defense against those 6 zerglings if Crow decides to throw them in. But who knows? He might just be setting them up here to defend this expo if he's going to expand soon. No, it looks like he's looks like he might be going for some early harass. Got this Overlord here. He's finally scouting him. You can see that he's only got a single gateway and a zealot. Doesn't know what else is being produced out of that gateway though. But at the moment he's looking in a pretty good position. Don't know what grodgo's going to do about this. Grodgo, I'm sorry. He's going to throw up a photon cannon. Okay, not a bad move. Not a bad move. A little bit earlier would have been better. Here come those Zerglings. They're going to get a surround on that Zealot, and he is going to go down. Yeah, that wasn't a problem there. The Photon Cannon's going up. I'm going to take care of that Overlord, which I'd be moving that out of there if I was Crow, but what he's focusing on at the moment is killing some probes with those Zerglings, and he's doing a nice job of it. Finally got those probes out here. That Photon Cannon going up. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that poor Overlord. See you later, my friend. Focusing on the Nexus, I would have gone for the assimilator, prevent that gas from getting out, but, you know, see that Zealot's out of there. If Crow had, you know, microed those Zerglings a little bit, he could have easily taken down that Zealot, but he hasn't, and so that's those Zerglings dead. Got a couple more, or got one more Zealot on the way for grodgo. God, I'm going to keep saying grodgo, it's so much easier. The Lair's mutating in for Crow. No sign of his muters yet. He's got plenty of gas, but he probably can't spawn it up. He needs to get some lava. Yeah, there we go. Because he supply blocked himself when he got that Overlord killed. So those 2 Overlords mean that he's got fresh supply. And having a look at the income tab, you can just see like 19 harvests to 9. Crow has a severe economic advantage, and that's really going to snowball for him late game, or mid game as the case is here, I expect. Yeah, that Lair's just about finished, which means that he can start. Yep, there it is. There's the spire. kind of expecting it, and we've got a cybernetics core going up down here. I'm not entirely sure why that would be going up. I mean, it's probably to get some warp gates in, but at this stage I think more gateways is really what's necessary, not so much the warp gates. Got the expo going up. That's exactly what that overlord was sitting there for, just make sure that that expo was free. Don't know if he's scouting this to ensure that these rocks, I don't know, stay where they are. They're not going anywhere, but that overlord's not going anywhere either, it looks like. Got some more zerglings out, might be going for another attack. Probably not. He's seen those photon cannons. He knows that they could they could cause a bit of trouble for his lings. His zealots are coming out now. 2 zealots against 10 lings. I do not like the zealots' chances. They'll probably get a few down, but not much. And yeah, well, Chris Crow knows that these zealots are there, hiding at that Zelnaga watchtower. He's just scouted that. That's no problem. Looking at the production tab, the Spire's just about finished. Got another Overlord on the way, and that hatchery's still building. Yep, Warpgate is researching at the Cybernetics core, and we've got Stalkers coming in, but I don't know if the Stalkers are going to be too late or what. We've got the Flyer attacks researching at the Spire, and also the 3 Mutas coming in. That one Stalker is not going to stand up to 3 Mutas. Grodgo, ooh, got a bit of slowdown there. Grodgo really needs to build at least one more gateway and to get some more stalkers out, because those mutas are up, and they're not going to treat him nicely. They're not going to treat those probes nicely. I've seen this play before a fair bit, and particularly from Crow. This is one of his favourite strategies. Grab a few mutas, grab those first few, see what you can do about harassing the econ, and then run them away, and wait until you have more mutalisks. And you can see he's just planning on getting more mutas because he's throwing up these two extra extractors. Another queen going up probably down here. Yep, no problem. Flyer attack's still on the way. He's harassing the econ right there. Probes are going down. Those stalkers are just sitting there doing not much. Another stalker on the way, but it's not going to do anything. He needs to get those stalkers over there and attacking those muta. Don't know. These muta are they gonna? Yep, they're gonna fly in, but he's gonna. Yep. There you go. He markers them away. One of them on a bit low health. Those stalkers are there, but not going to do much. And that Twilight Council really not going to help, particularly not when there's another 8 mutalisks on the way. And that flyer attacks is probably almost done. Yeah, it doesn't have too much longer on it now. Protoss ground weapons going up. It'll be good for the stalkers, but I don't think that's gonna do much. And it looks like those mutas are finished. The Zerg Flyer carapace going up. So have the flyer attacks. Here come those mutas, hovering over that gold expansion. They're going to meet up with their friends, and he's going to push them in. That's going to be the game-ending push, I expect, right there. Just not enough to counter those mutas. There goes the econ. He's going to hit up the Nexus, but those stalkers are in the way. Kill one. There's the other 2 coming in. The Zealot doesn't even have to... doesn't have a chance. It's not going to be able to do anything. First stalker gonna go down. Next stalker down. There's a Zealot. And that is effectively game. With 10 minerals left for Grodgo, there's not much he can do. Apologies for the slowdown a few times during this. I will endeavour to plug this into a PowerPoint at some point. And that means hopefully we won't see any more slowdown. This has been the first match of the HVZ You Wish It Was Invitational tournament. Crow taking Grodgo 1-0. The second match, we'll see how that goes. Okay.